What's up, everybody? How are you doing today? This is DTM. I'm back. I'm streaming once again. It is 3:30, almost 3:30. I'm a little early, like 3 minutes early, but we're live already. Just so you know, this today and tomorrow special streams at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Behance. And what I'm doing is I'm sharing my process in working on a comic book. And today and tomorrow, I will be tightening up my thumbnail sketches for the SuperVictor comic book, Heroes Assemble Issue 0. And what that means is that I'm working on a comic book that is 20 pages long. We have the script. I have the script right here next to me. You can't see it, but it's really huge screen where I can pay attention to my notes. I got a lot of notes. And I also have the thumbnails, very roughed out thumbnails on Adobe Fresco. And that's what I'm going to go over today. Now, in the background, you may hear some voices. And let me double check and see that I have the audio set for those voices of people you're not going to see, but you'll be able to hear from, and they will talk about a bit about the project, the SuperVictor universe, the cost to raise $2.1 million for Victor to receive the treatment that he desperately needs. And let me double check and see what's going on here. And you'll hear any background information and behind the scenes info during this live stream. So I will be live for the next 2 hours today and tomorrow. And as I work on the thumbnail sketches for the SuperVictor comic book issue 0, in the description of the video, wherever you're watching this, there are a couple of links. One of those links is to DNSV123. Why is that your Twitter handle? I don't know, but okay. In any case, that is Valentin. He is the person who's in charge of this project. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can talk to him or send him a message or just follow him. Follow him on Twitter. And if you're interested in joining us in the Discord at the SuperVictor Universe Discord, there is a link in the description of the video that says join us in the SuperVictor Discord. Come on in and learn more about this project. This project spans the crypto world into the real world in many different ways. And so get ready to join us in this big, amazing, and very worthy project that is there to raise money. And so, excuse me if I sound a little all over the place. That's because I'm trying to condense so much information right away as we begin the stream. There are a few links to also follow that is in the description of the video. You can follow SuperVictor and learn more about the cause, and there is a Linktree link. There is also the ad for SVictor Universe and a couple extra YouTube links. I forget what all these links go to, but basically some of the YouTube links take you to more information about the project itself and who is Victor. This Victor word that we keep saying, it's an actual real person, and he's a 1-year-old who is we're all banding together to raise the funds to get him the treatment that he is desperately needed. If you understand crypto and have a wallet and you have some EGLD, Ethereum, or Bitcoin that would you like to share for the cause, the wallet's addresses are in the description of the video. All of that goes directly straight to Valentin, who is in charge. He is the father of Victor, and he is in charge of everything, making sure that it all runs together and the money goes to the rightful place. I'm not collecting money. Don't send me stuff unless you want me to have a computer or something like that. But no, all proceeds for today need to go straight to the wallet. And there might be in the link tree, there might be a GoFundMe also link that you can find out more about SuperVictor. And there it is. That's all I have to say about it before we jump into the artwork. And we greet those of us who are in the Discord, including Frosted K9 and Teorad. I don't know how to say your name, sorry. And of course, DNS, aka Valentin. Hey, Valentin, how are you doing today, bro? Can you talk? Let us know if you can
Hey
talk.
Danny, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. So can the internet.
Awesome.
How are you doing?
Uh, just put Victor to sleep, and now I'm free for this live stream.
All right.
Thank you for the presentation.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I do want to say that I am in the East Coast in Atlanta, Georgia, and Valentin is in Romania. So what time is it in Romania now?
9:31 p.m.
Yes, yes. The world lets us connect all over the world. And Frosted says it's 9:31. That's right, 9:31. Yeah. So tell us anything you want us to know off the top off the to start this off.
So I will start a bit with how we got here, some stuff about my boy,
Mm-hmm.
uh, with the fact that he got diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy at the age of 11 months. And yeah, unfortunately, this disease can be treated with one of the most expensive treatments in the world. It's called Zolgensma, and it's worth $2.1 million.
Mm.
And yes, we started several fundraisers to try to reach the target for this treatment. And yeah, we got even into the crypto world, into NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
And step by step, from people to person, from different persons, from different people, communities, different projects, we got here in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
All I can say is that we are 200,000 away from the treatment, so we raised a lot of money, and we managed to get $300,000 discount for the treatment in Dubai. So that remains uh, that helped us a lot because we had to raise 1.8 million dollars instead of 2.1, and we are here 200K left.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes,
What? So getting closer to the goal and um also found another venue or for the treatment, and that's great. That's great.
yes.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Nice, nice, nice. Well, this is and so tell us about the comic book. How did this comic book idea start, and what does the comic book talk about?
Well, in this comic book, we will literally tell our story, like what's happening in our lives when in in this type of moments, when you are put in this situation to raise $2 million for one shot. uh, yeah, basically it's our life in the in comic books, but uh, we try to focus on SuperVictor. That's my boy Victor, which in the comic book he's like Neo. I like to say that. I like to say this because in the comic book, when he dreams, he's a superhero helped by the crypto community, and in real life, he struggles to live and to walk and to have a normal life. But through this comic book, we hope we can get closer to the treatment, and even more, we will try to focus to educate people about crypto, about in Romania there's still an issue with the um, I'm missing the word, with the people with problems,
Mm-hmm,
for example in wheelchair or stuff like that,
mm-hmm,
with the kids in schools. It's some bullying happening,
mm-hmm,
and I hope that through this comic book we can change some minds, because I will fight to get it, I don't know, everywhere.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So we're tackling a few things when it comes to this comic book, and I know the part that I'm playing is the art and the writing of the story. But at the end of the day, this comic book is designed to educate, encourage, and share the message and tell the
Exactly.
story of where this all began and why is it necessary to raise so much money to get treatment for your family, for your child, when this disease is not necessarily rare, but it's not very common either, right?
Yes.
And so because it's not so common, that's why the treatment is so high.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. But the good part is that the uh, as everybody knows, and we've been transparent, this treatment it can be received for free in several countries, but unfortunately here in Romania it's not available. But I'm sure that it will be. So that's why. Uh, but for us, it will not be possible to have it because it will be too late. Because this
Hmm.
treatment, it's recommended to have it until the age of 2. That's the best time to have this treatment because it has the best results until the age of 2.
So it's better when the child is 2 and under, or right at
Yes.
2.
Uh, until the age of 2, even 2, it's okay because
Oh,
we have in mind even the child's weight.
okay. Oh,
Yeah, even
so
the weight it's important. Yes.
so if you had the cash on hand right now, Victor could get the help right this second.
Yes,
But
only if he's eligible because he has to run some tests. Because as I heard recently, they if they get a flu or other virus, I don't know what type of.
so he can't have any other health complications at this time.
Yes, if he will have, it might be possible for him to develop antibodies for this treatment. I didn't know that, but we found out about this. So let's hope he will be fine.
Okay.
Usually, if an SMA diagnosed SMA type 1 diagnosed child, uh, if he doesn't get some any treatment, yeah, he can pass away. But we were lucky. We had the chance to get one of the treatments because there are three type of treatments, but this one it's one of the best ones. And sorry, it gives Victor the best chance for a normal life, and of course to live more than expected.
So let's talk about the basics here. Number one, we have Victor. He is a year and a half old now.
Uh, he's 1 year and 10 months.
Oh, so he's yeah. So we got a couple months left.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. 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 So we really got to get on. We need $200,000. We
Yes.
need that right now. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. This
it's
is.
possible.
Yeah. This is.
I have faith.
Name. That's right. And so SMA one is that a disease that is genetic? Did you pick it up from
Yes, it's a
somewhere?
genetic disease, and it affects the muscles. This is the easiest way to talk about it, to explain it. Yes.
And so Victor is the child, and part of the story that we're here to tell with this comic book has to do with raising the confidence level of young people who are born or grow up into having physical
Disabilities. Yeah.
disabilities.
Yes.
And you said that we want to also tackle the bullying, because not all society is open to
Exactly.
right,
Yes.
and especially children, and I know this because I got grandkids. That's how old I am. I got grandkids, and so my grandson, he's 7 years old, and he sees a child who looks different. He'll start talking about it like, whoa, 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 that's okay. You try to, when the situation shows up, you try to educate your child. Say, yes, this child is different than you, but this is how this is also normal. It's different than you because there's this child is missing an arm, but that is still normal and nothing to really make a big deal out of it while you're in the playground. But it's
Yeah.
and that's just a natural thing for kids that they're curious. They maybe they haven't been that's it. They haven't been exposed to the differences in between other children, and this is an opportunity. This comic book is an opportunity to show that wait a minute, there are other kids going through different situations in their life, and they're kids just like you.
Yes. Because this is not something that should stop, I don't know, a child with problems to live a happy life, because it's possible.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. And those of y'all who
And
watch, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
sorry, and the comic book and the future acts will be focused to help other children or families that need to raise money for, let's say, devices or anything they need for their SMA diagnosed children.
And
But not
that's
only SMA. But first, we will start with SMA because I know this disease.
yes, and that's another part of the overall project is the Super Victor, the Victor League. Is it what is it called? Victor Super Victor League? No, it's not Super Victor League.
It's called Victor League
Victor League. That's right. Okay.
because Victor is the genesis of everything. So that's why we choose that name.
He's the
It'll be a big league, a big association with which we hope that we can help several people to reach their goals,
right, and I think that's
help their children and families. And the goal is to help them for free as an NGO, non-profit organization. So through our comic books, we hope that we can sponsor the platform and some people that will work to raise money for other people in need.
yeah, because your child is affected, so you want to do everything possible, but there are other people like that. There are others out there, and I think what you've done really good job of is bringing the a community together, and the mission doesn't just end with Victor. It continues. It should continue to give access to other parents who may not have the community support that you have.
Yes, I want to change this because we got through a lot of bad things during these 11 months. And yeah, if I can help others as they did with me, why not? I will fight for them.
Nice. We're talking to Valentin. He is the father of Victor, and we're just kind of jumping around the different parts about what is Super Victor, what is this comic about, and what is the bigger idea. And so check out the links in the description of the video so that you can know more. And if you want to connect with Valentin, there's some links for that. And if you want to connect with the overall cause and the purpose of what this comic book is, um, and where the inspiration comes from and why, there's plenty of info. And feel free to ask the questions we have in the chat on Behance. We got D78. Hello D, how you doing? We got Derek, Prince, Toby, Maria, Mira, yes, Paul. Thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all stopping through. I am sitting here drawing on Adobe Fresco, and I'm working through this the rough thumbnail sketches of a 20-page comic book. I am in Adobe Fresco, and I've already drawn a lot of the scenes and that are going to support the story. And so each page I have a few thumbnails going on here and here, and some pages are more finished than others. Some need a lot of work. And Valentina and I've already spent the time going over the script and pages and pages of dialogue to make sure that each of these characters show up in the comic book and they're related in real life to what's been happening in the past year since Valentin and his family found out that Victor has SMA1. And as this also tells a story of how Valentin has brought the community together through the NFT and cryptocurrency, the blockchain, way before there was a need to raise $2 million. And it just, I think it's important to note that this is a the cryptocurrency and NFTs are recent things that have been going on in the world for the past few years, but the community aspect of it is something that goes on every day in different ways with different types of people. And it just so happened that Valentin was able to bring together people, artists, collectors, to for the one cause. And so we're making sure that in the comic book we have all of these different projects and collectors that came together. These heads right here stand for a very particular set of characters. We're not going to name them just yet, as I got to keep sketching and drawing, but we have a long list. And this story tells of how the idea of SuperVictor came around. And when I came across the idea of SuperVictor, it just sounded so amazing that it's like, wait a minute, let's go from and identify who SuperVictor is, and that's what this comic book is going to do. Let's identify the community that came together, the superpowers, and ultimately, at the end, the supervillain and SuperVictor going to battle. And this is just a part of it. The comic book is just a part of it. That's the part that I'm working on now. But is an NFT series. There is a generative NFT collection coming out soon. There's a few other NFT collections already in play. So please check the links for that description in the description of this video so you can find out more. Alessandra in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice. So tell us about Victor. Valentin? Can you tell us about the collection, the underlings? How are we doing with that? What is the status? Is that happening soon?
Yes, I cannot say the exact date, but I'm trying to solve some papers this week. So maybe next week we will find out the mint date.
Okay.
The underlings are ready to be minted, but we are waiting for some papers so we can post them on our new website, and some infographics for the people to know what's happening with that collection.
Yes, because on many conversations that Valentin and I have had, what we came up with, and along with the input of many other people, was that there is a superhero. His name is SuperVictor, and every superhero must have a supervillain.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what we
And we already have it, even in real life.
Right.
It's called SMA. Yes.
SMA, correct. That's right. And so SMA is one of the reasons why Super Victor was born. And if we're gonna have a character in the comics, in the metaverse, in the multiverse, then we need to bring in the supervillains so they can have their epic battle that we can all cheer on, and you can pick your side. Of course, you want to pick the good side, but you know, there's a reason why the villain exists, and so we bring in all of that to life with art and stories, and even a 3D. I know all this stuff is available on Twitter that you can see some screenshots and in the Discord. So I'm not sharing any secrets, not yet. And if I do, you can tell me to stop talking, Valentin. Um,
Oh
but
yeah, no problem.
but yeah, it's a whole lot of art and ideas that's come together and helping to tell the story and raise funds at the same time. I don't think there's any project just that is like this at all. There's no one out here doing it like this with amazing art and a great cause.
Yeah, every project has their own story,
Hmm.
but I think this one it's a bit different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's a cool thing about some of the people we hang out with is that they're very much interested in great stories, great um, roadmaps, and it's not just a get rich quick scheme of selling an NFT. It's grown way beyond that, especially in a time when the cryptocurrency has had their adjustments and changes.
Yes.
Hmm. Boom. So right now I'm drawing Valentin. This is Valentin right here, and he has like spiky hair like this. There you go.
Yeah. Let's see the glasses.
And the glasses. Oh man, I gotta draw the glasses. That's right. Uh huh. Boom. And these are rough sketches, but they're the sketches coming together so that it doesn't look plain like this. But now, little by little, I gotta start bringing in some of the narration, some of the captions, some of the dialogue, so that then I can move into the inking stage. And then the inking stage is going to be where now we're drawing everything nice and clean and get the colors in. And that'll be a whole different process. And I have a couple ideas about how I could do this comic book. There is another application that I'm very much interested in using, and I played with it before. Is it in here? Yes, it is. It's called Comic Draw. Oh yeah, and I started testing some of the scenes here for the um, uh, Heroes Assemble issue 1. But basically, this is an application that's made for drawing comics, and you can add as many pages as you want. You can bring in your um, uh, script and work through the pages. But I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it because I haven't gotten to the stage yet. But once you're in, I mean, once you're in an app like this, your art can look amazing if you know what you're doing. And it has also text, so you can bring in your speech bubbles and colors, everything else. This is amazing. Let me see. Can we see anything? Oh, there goes other pages like that. Boom. Let's click on it. Let's see. Bam. You know, like it's amazing. It's amazing what you can do. I have worked on a couple of comics with this app, but it was in a different iPad, so I don't have them in here. But all in all, is I love exploring different apps. You can see I got a ton of apps over here going on. Boom. And but with Fresco, I'm able to move between Adobe Fresco on the iPad, Adobe Fresco on the Surface, and if I want to, I can also open the same file with Adobe Photoshop. So it's very robust in the things that I can do when it comes to drawing, digital drawing. If I did it on paper, I think it would take a lot more time, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Anything you'd like to add right now, Valentin? Anyone you'd like to bring up to talk
Oh,
about something?
I'm trying to
You're working.
to
You're
enjoy
working.
what you're doing. Yeah.
And so at the
But
beginning.
any questions? If somebody has any questions, I'm open to answer
Okay,
uh,
cool, cool.
any type of question. It doesn't matter.
If anybody got some questions and comments, please let us know. Love to hear from you. I know one of the things that I want to do is mint some of these videos. So that way we have extra content that we can give away to encourage people to collect so that they get extras. This is all still work in progress, so things will adjust, things will change. But all in all, I want to be able to continue to share with those who are helping helping to build this community. Boom. And so yes. And what I like about using Adobe Fresco is that you can always like trim out some pieces like this, make adjustments and changes. Boom. There we go. And keep on sketching. There it is. And any parts you don't like, get rid of them. And like I said, there is a long process when it comes to working in any kind of artwork. And as time goes on, you get used to it. Bam. So, Valentin, tell us about when you met your wife, because that's where we start the comic book with. The days when you guys were having fun together by yourselves. If you care to share
Ah,
a little bit of personal.
well, when I met my wife, it was a long time ago, like 12 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're together even now, so we have more than 12 years together. It was a crazy night.
It was a crazy night
Yeah,
when you met her.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try to remember.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
You're trying to clean up the story.
Yeah. Yes. So it was like, hmm, how should I say this?
Were you in the school? Were you hanging out? Was it
Oh
at the
no. So
club?
the first time when I met her, it was at a party at one of her friends, but one of my friends. So we met there
Mm-hmm.
because I was invited to that party, and yeah, there she saw me and she loved me, and I saw her, and yeah, we danced together in that night, and since then we talked every day, like every single day.
Mm. So it was love at first sight.
Yes, and we've been through a lot of stuff together,
Uh-huh.
like literally a lot of stuff.
And then how long did y'all date before you married?
Good question. Oh, a lot of time.
A long time.
Yeah,
You had to make sure she was the
but
one.
we married last year. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh, so recent. Okay, okay.
yeah. Because we had our wedding postponed due to COVID and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We waited like 4 years to, yes, almost 4 years to have the wedding. And meanwhile, the problems came
Mm-hmm.
because we had Victor first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in in COVID period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot
Mm-hmm.
of babies were were born.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, we had to. We never had a big wedding, the fancy wedding with a big ceremony, and when you go to a place, to a restaurant and stuff, yeah, a big party. We never had it because we had to cancel it due to our fundraiser.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope we will have one after we will offer the treatment to Victor.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's
But we had the religious wedding.
okay.
Yes.
The church
The
ceremony.
church. Yes, the church ceremony. Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's been a strange world for the past few years.
Oh
It,
yes.
uh-huh. It has opened the world in a way where, here you are in Romania. I don't know where the rest of you guys are. There's a bunch of people in the Discord. On the chat, we got somebody. Ray says hello from London, England. I know Steve. What's up? Steve is in New Zealand. RB is in Bosnia. D is in Scotland. Yeah, let us know where you're from, where you are, and where you're joining us from. And I think that without COVID, we kind of would still be focused in our own local world and still have access to the internet, but I don't think it would have exploded the way it has.
Yeah.
Hmm. So there's something beneficial about it, but it's been making people go crazy, being stuck, and have babies.
Oh yeah. It was a crazy. There were some crazy times. Yeah, we got crazy in house. I remember my wife had to cut my hair. Oh my god. Oh my god.
She cut your
That was
hair.
yeah. She cut my hair. Crazy haircut.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe I will post it sometimes,
Oh, you
or
didn't.
we can show it in the comic books.
Okay, it didn't. It didn't come out. You didn't come out the way you're used to it.
Oh, it it was a disaster.
But you keep your hair short on the sides and back,
Yes.
and a little bit extra on the front. I used to have haircuts like that. I used to have hair. I used to for real. Now I don't. But oh yeah, I
Yeah.
used to. Hmm.
I think I will lose mine too after this fundraise. I
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
have a lot of white hair in this moment.
uh huh.
I didn't have
You didn't have it before. Yeah.
before.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm. Well, that means you're wiser now.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. It was and it still is a great journey
Yes.
if we think at the good stuff,
Yeah.
the good part. Yeah.
Uh huh. Do the glasses. Boom. Boom. Tell us about the event that you presented at a week ago. And
Oh
you,
yes.
uh huh. Tell us about that one.
Presented the project at NFT Bucharest. Uh, I started thanking to all the people that were there and to all the people that helped us and offered us support through this fundraise and still offering us support.
Mm-hmm.
And I presented. I started with the story and how it began. I started to showcase everybody that draw something and that created our art for the project, like you, Reb. I talked even about Mike, and there are still others that are helping with some art.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, I, to be honest, I lost my my breath there, so I had to drink some water so I can continue because I got, uh, yeah, it was it was crazy. It was full of emotions.
Uh-huh,
And
uh-huh.
I presented the Super Victor Universe project that will start on Multiverse X. It was great. The people loved it.
Nice. And so it was an NFT
Bucharest,
conference. It was
yes,
Bucharest. Okay.
one of the biggest in Romania. I
Uh
think
huh.
it's the biggest until now.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
And that was only the warm up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. What?
because everybody was expecting like 20, 30 people, and yeah, we got there like 300 or 400, something like
Oh
that.
wow. Wow. Okay. So a lot of people showed up, more than what you expected. And
Yeah.
nice. And so you said that you were there to present and share where you and you were given updates on the upcoming Multiverse X collection. Which collection is that?
Well, it's the beef collection, the underlings, the
The
villains.
Underlings. So the
Yes,
Underlings is coming to Multiverse X.
yes.
Okay.
To it's Smarogan's army. We didn't say who's the villain, the big boss,
Mm-hmm.
Smarogan, and how where we got his name from.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. You want to tell us?
Oh yes, or you can tell us and see if you remember.
Do I
Do you
remember?
remember?
I'm the one
Yeah,
who
because
came
I
up
can.
with everything. No.
Oh no, oh no, not everything.
Uh huh. And in the chat on Discord, we have Sia says you need to get your wife to tell the love story. Women remember all these details, us men don't. There you go. That's right. That's a good one. Yes, yes, and then
Oh yeah, that's so true.
yeah, yeah,
She literally knows everything.
and Tio Red says true. I don't know, but my wife remembers every little thing. That's right. Yes. Maybe we'll expand the story later on to include because there's a lot of things that we're kind of just moving past in this one issue of the comic book. But let's talk about Smarugan. Let me get another layer here and make sure I save. And so the name is Sma Rug On. And as we're exploring the possibilities of Super Victor and who is Super Victor, what makes him super, where does Super Victor live, that we also started thinking like, well, all these things that Super Victor is battling and Victor himself is battling, we can put all those things together and and put it into how do you say it? Materialize them. There's a better word, but that's all I can think of right now. Into an actual villain that we can look at and point our fingers at and be mad about. And that's where Smarugon came because the first part of the name is the SMA1, and that's the disease that is afflicting Victor. Then the rug. So this is the in real life, and then in the blockchain we have the rugs that happened, the scams. You know, I was just watching the latest CoffeeZilla video. I don't try to keep up with everything, but if something comes across YouTube or some of my tweets, I'll look at it. And they were talking about FTX and a couple of the influencers. And, you know, I think that NFTs and the blockchain and crypto has been exploited by people who just want to make a quick buck. They want to make some money and not produce any content or fulfill the part that they agreed to do. And so getting rug practice getting rugged is a real thing. And so it's like, well, this let's add that part to the name of the villain. And then the last part is the neurons. So we just kind of did the ON, but it stands for the neurons. I don't even know how to neurons, neurons, and that's something that SMA attaches itself tries to it causes
Yeah.
some of the
It
weaknesses.
kills, yeah.
Hmm.
Let's say it kills neurons.
It kills neurons. Okay, good. There you go.
Yeah.
And so if we were to take these things that are afflicting Victor and afflicting the blockchain and put them together, what do we come up with? And so once we thought of these ideas, I said, okay, cool. There's the name, Smarugan, right? And so I added a little period when we created the name, just for fun, because I love history, I love mythology, and back in the Assyrian kingdoms, the names, the names of the kings and gods had uh, there were little syllables with dots in them. I don't know if that's how the English translators decided to write it, and I doubt that periods existed that way in cuneiform tablets, but I thought it was really cool, so I just threw that in there. But now when we write it, we just write the whole word together. However, once we came up with this name and this character, it's like, okay, so there has to be this character is made up of very basic things that exist in the blockchain, but the bad things, the things that is created, those elements that are created every time there's a rugged project, every time there's a scam, every time there's a burning of an NFT or a project, anytime we're left with ruins left behind of roadmap that never happened, that didn't go right. What are these things? And so this is where we started to come up with the elements. So there is somebody's got their TV on, and if you're gonna make sure your microphone is off, because
Sia, I think.
yeah,
I think
because
Sia.
yeah, because we are live, and this is a family friendly stream. And so some of the elements that we came up with was bone elements, and so these that's the bones is what's left behind after the characters have died, right? After somebody's killed the characters, the NFT characters, and we're going to talk about the characters. Bones, electricity that is burned, and one of the major issues within the artist in the NFT space was not so much as cryptocurrency being this new way of buying and selling things, but more so is that the fact of minting artwork and in the blockchain. Every time there's a transaction in the blockchain, there is immense amounts of electricity being used, and the each block, a block of a set of transactions that make up the blockchain, and so electricity is one of those basic elements that is constantly in use, and if we misuse it, there's a lot of like empty calories, right? Empty electricity, dead electricity. Then another element, which is very similar, is the energy, and this is where a lot of the negative energy ends up showing up. Is as an element where the after the scams and back to what I was seeing in the CoffeeZilla video is that the FTX and most recently the Crypto Zoo, which was an NFT collection that was peddled by influencers, is that there's a lot of energy spent by these influencers trying to get people to invest, to put their money, real cash money, into crypto that crypto is then invested, and all this constant energy brought into a particular project for then the founders to disappear, the money to disappear, and no project is to be found. And so a lot of negative energy is brought together by some of these projects. And so those are some of the elements of the blockchain. And then finally, fire. And so if we look at fire as the burning of the the NFTs, and I see that even on regular good projects where after a certain amount of no sales, or once the project kind of slows down, any extra NFTs are burned. I was actually part of this collection as a collector, and they stopped. They got to a point where they weren't selling any more of the NFTs, and so they airdropped the rest of the NFTs to those of us who were had collected some of the NFTs. And so it's like that's kind of cool because the art is not lost, but a lot of times it's burned. And if when the founders disappear, we're left behind with a bunch of ruins that then is what's left behind after everything's burned down. And so when we look at these four things: bones, electricity, energy, and fire. And I don't know about other parts in the world, but in the U.S. it's very common to say beef as a term of a battle, a fight, someone who doesn't like someone else, East Coast versus West Coast, rap versus hip hop, young people versus old people, all of these different ways that beef is translated to as a term where there is trouble, chaos. Um, then it just seems so fitting to say, well, this is beef. These are the elements. Beef is the elements of the blockchain. And there's somebody in the real world creating this constantly through the rugs, the scams, the burning, and the ruins of NFT projects. And this beef is being collected in the blockchain and is manifested as these villains. And so we have four different types of underlings, one for each element. So we have bones underlings, electricity underlings, energy underlings, and fire underlings. And that is one of the NFT collections that is coming out to the Multiverse X blockchain.
It's like a 4-in-1 collection, yeah, because all the four elements are different. All the NFTs will look different. We will have 2,000 bones, 2,000 electricity, 2,000 energy, 2,000 fire.
Mm-hmm. Right. So we
It's
have
4-in-1 collection.
say that part again. The 41. What is it?
It's a 4-in-1 collection.
4-in-1. Right. Right.
Yes.
Okay. So this is all right. All right. Let me get to that part. Yeah, because that part is crazy. It's crazy. So the idea was to create an NFT collection that brought to life these underlings, or the beef army. All right, that's what this is, the beef army. And it's like, that's cool. And so we went back and forth a few times. There was a couple people involved in sharing some details and sharing some ideas. And I had to look at our list. There it is. Where is it? Let me see. We had Reb, Full Metal, Mike, Boldy, of course, Clement, Jeffsy, and Valentin was all just talking about different ideas and different things. And so the idea was to do the underling beef army. And unlike most NFT collections, there's a character, and then that one character is dressed 1,000 different ways. Instead, what we decided to do was to do 4 main characters, and that's the underlings. And this is just a quick rough sketch of what the underlings are. And so that's beef, right? But then we said, hey, what if in this collection that anybody who buys that buys these NFTs, they're able to, through a combination of how many they own and which ones that they own, they get the boss, the underboss,
Yes.
airdrop to them. So there's an underboss for the fire. There's an underboss for the electricity. There's an underboss for the energy, and there's an underboss for the bones. And then on top of these guys, what do people say? The final boss is the final boss the word? I know I say big
Yeah,
boss, main boss,
yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
final boss, and then that
the
is
super villain.
yeah, Smarugan. So this is the super villain, the biggest, meanest of all, right there. And that's what this NFT collection is. It's crazy. The big boss is Ray. That's right. Um,
So yeah, the whole NFT collection, it's basically 9 collections in one.
yes, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah. So you got me to draw a ton of characters for this one idea. One idea. And there it is. And so right now we have the beef characters. They're ready. They're launching real soon. And as soon as I finish working on the comic book, I'm gonna finish the artwork for all of these other characters right here, the underbosses, and for the super villain boss. Boom. And that is the NFT collection that we call the underlings or beef army. But in the comic book, what we're doing in the comic book is slowly sharing a little bit of the underling. So there's one underling right there. You don't see much. You just see the underling doing something. He's got something going on. Let me boom. He's got horns. They all have different horns. And some and once you check out the artwork, you'll see that it's like totally different but similar characters. They work well together, but they stand on their own. And there we go, like this. He's gone. He gotta go. He's gotta go. He's leaving behind death and destruction. There you go. Boom. And of course, right now, this is all looks rough. It's very rough looking artwork, and that's okay. Boom. Let's have a bone sticking out right there. And just a pile of stuff. And as you go through the comic book, we're gonna reveal each and every underling. And I have a lot of this stuff already drawn. I'm just kind of going through and adding it just for fun, since we're streaming. But at some point, when I actually work on the artwork for the comic, I already have the set artwork. I could redraw it just so it can fit the art style of the comic, but uh, the design and everything is already set. Boom. So and so throughout the comic, we'll get to all the underlings, and then the final reveal will be Smarugan. And then we do have some art of Smarugan that you can check out in the Discord for the SuperVictor Universe Discord. You'd have to join us in the Discord so you can see it, and navigate the channels. There's a ton of channels in there, man. But it's all amazing. It's all amazing. So let's go ahead and draw a bit of Smarugan here. There you go.
All I can say about Smargan is that he can beat Thanos and Darkseid together. So he's one strong, crazy villain.
Oh yeah, he can beat DC and Marvel super villains.
Yeah. DC and Marvel anytime. This guy is the one that can beat all of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's definitely tough, and we're gonna see some epic battles in the comic book, as SuperVictor takes on Smarugan. Boom. And right now it's still very rough sketches, but they're coming together. You know, this is what you do as an artist. You, as an artist, you draw the drawing over and over and over again until you finally get the drawing the way you want. You're like, yes, that's it, and it's just never ending. It feels like it's never ending, but you have to do it this way because the more you draw it, the cleaner it looks, the more impact the drawing has, and the more it looks complete and full, like a real full thing. Whereas if you don't take your time, your drawing's gonna come out flat, and it's gonna look off, and people are gonna be able to tell. And that's another thing that I want to make sure is that this artwork is banging. And of course, Valentin is putting the pressure on me, showing me pictures of other comic books, and it's like, yes, man, but whew, I want it to be good. It's gonna be good. And Steve says, tough hombre. Yes, tough hombre.
Mhm. Oh no, it will not be good. It will be the greatest.
It will be the greatest. That's right.
More pressure on you.
That's right. And in the future, we're gonna look back and be like, "Woo, that was some work, but we did it." And that's why I'm willing to put in the time. It's like, because eventually later on, you look back on this like, dang, that was insane. That's awesome. I look at my artwork now from many years ago. It's like, I was drawing that. I drew that. That's crazy. Why would I do that? That's amazing. Boom. There we go. And I could sit here and do a what do you call a mirror? Use the I forget that technique where you have a line in the middle and whatever you draw on one side is duplicated on the other. But I kind of like just drawing things and not have it match up perfectly, because then it looks a little unnatural to me. So bam, and so here we go. And let's try that again. We'll do that. Boom. And then here's trying to reach out for you. You guys are getting a sneak peek into how the comic book is gonna play out, because you're watching it as I'm drawing it. There will be another stream tomorrow, so you can see further on into the as I work through some of these pages. So make sure you follow SuperVictor Universe on Twitter. And I think Smarugan has his own Twitter too.
Yeah,
I
I have
don't.
seen him.
You seen?
He's starting. He's starting to come into the blockchain.
Yeah, he's trying to. His
I
presence
think I
is
have
being
seen
felt.
him. I think I have seen him even on Discord.
Okay, there you go. So that was mentioned in that earlier. As saying how you can check it out. Check out the full power of Smarugan. And he is made up of those main four elements that I was talking about earlier. Those elements. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he has even his own Discord account.
What? You're so crazy. Why?
I
that
don't know. He's here. He's everywhere.
He's everywhere, huh?
Yeah.
There we go. Let's do that part next. Boom. And I'm just making things up. Like right now, these are not all these lines are going to be here. Part of the creative process is to just get your shapes in and then do the details later. You don't have to have everything be super accurate or perfect right now. Just get your shapes in. So like this is already crooked. So let me try to fix that. I don't want it to be too crooked. But yes, as you work through your drawing, through your art, there's always adjustments. because as you're working on the next phase and the next phase, you realize, yeah, that could have been better. And there it is. Valentin has shared Smarugon in the.
That's a sticker, yeah.
Oh, that's a little sticker. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's super awesome. That
Yeah,
is
that's
it's a sticker.
the
That's
first
right.
version of Smarugan, yeah. So that's the Smarugan, the nice guy. We are
Smarugon, the nice
preparing
guy.
the best one, yes.
And I didn't notice all of these emojis, man. That's cool. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there it is. There's one of the underlings. That's a stamp version of the underling. There you go. Boom. Let me see if I can get this right. Boom. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, so this is a big story that we're trying to tell um, um, in the comic book format and try to cover a lot of goals here.
Yeah, I think this is a big true story.
Yes,
That
a big true story.
ongoing. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, right. Yes, based on real life, right? Yes, based on a true story. Like when they make the movie, that's what I was gonna say at the beginning of at the credits. It's like this is a real story. So that's what I wanted to do. So sometimes it's easier to just draw the muscles out, and but I shouldn't have to do that. It's just I just get caught up. So this leg is gonna be further back, like this. So he's taking a step. Mm-hmm.
That means he's coming.
He's coming. That's right. He's coming. I guess who's
Oh,
coming?
yes.
And it's gonna be like fire and electricity coming down, and it's crazy. It's crazy. This is nothing. This is nothing right here. This is nothing. What's
Yeah,
up?
fire, electricity, a lot of energy around
Mm-hmm.
him, on
Mm-hmm.
him,
Mm-hmm.
some bones.
And the bones. That's right. And this is where gonna draw. Boom. Bam. Here he comes. That's right. And so a lot of times in the beginning of the thumbnails, you just want to start adding in, throwing things in, and what I want you to think about, what you see in this, Valentin, and anybody who's out there, I want you to think about this: that when you're drawing a comic book, is made up of a lot of different pictures in one page. And what's super cool about comic book artwork, depending on how high resolution you make it, you could take pieces of that artwork and like this. I drew this on my mouse pad myself. Okay, that's a picture of me right there. But let's say you take pieces of some of that artwork of some of those pages, and boom, it's merchandise. And boom, it's an NFT. It's a lot of different things that you can do when it comes to digital art. Digital art can live in a lot of places.
Oh, yeah, we have something planned.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the moment to talk about it.
Yeah.
Well,
Get ready
we
for it.
will advance. Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. So be ready to have even, well, a lot of art.
Yeah.
We will have a lot of airdrops. And not only airdrops. Because everything will be implemented into the SuperVictor universe.
Mm-hmm. Boom. Yeah, and he's got a whole. I forgot he's got a vest and everything. Boom. Let's see. All right, so there goes a bit about the supervillain. Now, of course, around him there's going to be some captions, some text. So I have to then think about how to adjust the artwork to also fit some of the dialogue and info that goes on. Let me skip around and pull up this page right here because this we talked about this page. Let me see, page 4. I have a whole script over here. Boom. Let me see. Mm-hmm. And you guys should check out the cover for the comic book. You can still get it right. Like right now, the comic book still there's still it's still available
Yeah.
to
Yes, the
get.
comic book cover it's
Mm-hmm.
available on Frame It.
Let me pull it up because and I think maybe I have it in here. Let's see, cause if you want to know like some of the characters that are gonna be in the cover in the comic book, then you got to check out the cover. So let's go here, SuperVictor, Heroes Assemble, comic covers. Oh, these are sketches. Huh? Where's the actual cover? Oh, I don't have it here, huh? Comic. I don't. That's a misspelling right there. That's funny. Oh, these are. Oh, I made other comic book covers. That's what this is. I already started working on other ideas. For SuperVictor. It's gonna be online, so you got to go through SuperVictor Universe. You know what? There it is, SuperVictor Universe. I think I did it wrong. It's the S Victor. Boom, there we go. And check out some of the media. Oh, there goes the comic book pages. There goes one of the underlings right here. Yes, he looks mean. Another underling right there. So this is the energy. This electricity. There goes the electricity again. This is one of the energy. Another electricity. And yeah, similar guys. And then just some of the traits that goes on. Is me drawing one of the underlings on this big Surface Studio in the fire. And these are other cover ideas that I just come up with. I was like, you know what? It would be cool if. And then here's one of the covers. This is the black and white line work cover so that you can color it in yourself. You can get it at the SuperVictor Universe Twitter, SVictor Universe. And in the link to get the cover is somewhere in here. I don't know where it is, but it should be in here somewhere. You can check it out. In any case, these are some of the characters that are in the comic, and I don't remember all the names, but Valentin does. And if you want to follow these characters, check the Discord, and there it is. All those characters in the Discord. As a matter of fact, Valentin just shared the actual full color cover. Let me. Oh, this is not my. This is not the account. Oh, come on. It's always got something to say. It's like, can I open Discord and not have like 100 notifications? I don't know. In any case, there it is. Let me see. Let me grab it so I can put it in here. Save image. There it goes. I love using Dropbox because then I can like move between different computers. There it is. Look. Just like that. Let me see. Where is it? Come on. Come on, Dropbox. I was just bragging about you. There it is. There it is. Come on. Show up. There he goes. Boom. And there it is. Come on. And that's the full color cover right there. You can get this cover as an NFT, and anyone who owns this cover in their wallet will receive an actual comic book, the actual physical first issue of this comic book. So this is your chance to get it now. And I did all these drawings around here, all these drawings around here. Now, SuperVictor was created, the artwork and the art style and the characters, the way the character looks was created by Rev Full Metal. And then I worked on the rest of them right here. All of these guys. And so that is where I get my references from when it's time to draw one of these. Let me go ahead and pull it up so I can see it. And let's get back into Fresco. Yes, I get sidetracked. I like talking about stuff, man. It's cool. It's all right. There you go. Boom. And so right now on this page, what I'm supposed to have on this page is a the Nojin and Giants. And so the Nojins is I want to say these are the Nojins right here, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's the Nojins. And the Giants is that's not those guys.
Yes,
Yeah,
that guy.
that guy, the god looking guy.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. See, I kind of did know it. So how could they hang out? They're hanging out together. They're chilling. So let's see. What is this page? Let's make a new layer. And I know what to do. I already know. Let's see. He's got his. They're having a drink. And make it a big. Boom, bam, and I have him over here in this picture, so I can see. He got a big head and a little body. And see, like right now, I'm just kind of making things up. As time goes on, I may, like change certain poses, but all in all, I think this is all right. Let me move him. Oops. No. Let's go like this. Move him in right there. And so they're having a good time. And then this guy, these dragons, Nojin. And so here's what I would like eventually during some of these live streams is to hear from those projects, right? It's like, where did y'all come up with this character? Like, what does this mean? Oh, what is the story behind these guys? Like that. Like, somebody tell me. And, what brought you into the SuperVictor universe? Okay, so there's horns. So I don't run out of space. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So then that's why I can go like this. Boom. See that? Digital. Oh, my gosh. If it was paper and you run off the page, you're messed up. Yeah, you messed up. Like, oh, man. But like with this right here. Hanging out. I don't think they have arms, and so this is where, like, as I work on these drawings, I have to go through their NF with XOXO or Frame It accounts, so I can see like what is it that some of the characteristics. What do they have arms? Do they have legs? What's their body like? Some of their traits. So that boom, Let me and then of course he's smoking like, look at that, And so the god, he's chilling. I call him a god, but it says giants. I thought they were like little gods, and there you go. And then he had an arm. He has a sweatband across his forehead. Like, I guess they work out or something. I'm just making things up. I don't know. But I would like to talk to some of these artists and these NFT creators so they can tell us more. There you go. Look, see that?
Maybe we can start inviting them.
Yeah.
After we show them these pages.
Yes, and I think that's what we'll do. That's a good idea. And look, oh, it goes this way. Boom. It looks crazy. I know. I'm sorry, but this is how it starts, yo. This is how it starts. He's having a drink. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, let's have a drink. It's kind of like Middle Earth type of thing. You see all these different characters living lives and doing stuff. There you go. And so it's like a flagon. What is it? What is the name of a big mug, big mug of beer? Flagon is a flagon. I remember. It is a flagon. Yes. And I only know some of these words because of Conan the Barbarian. Anybody remember Conan the Barbarian? I actually met one of the artists this weekend. I hung out with her at an art show, and she's one of the artists who's worked on covers for Heavy Metal magazine, and that included some of those Conan covers. Boom. There you go. The one in the back you always kind of shade it in a little bit, so that you're like, yeah, it's kind of lost to the detail because it's a little bit back there. But there you go. Boom. Yeah, I need to see more of these guys so that I can tell what it is. Now, what kind of dragons are these? Okay, cool. I got 2 characters down. Save it. On panel 2, we have space robots are hanging out with Dragon's Arena. All right. So let's see. Let's make this a little bit tight right there. New layer, and so this is where layers are important because now you can, move things around and have room. So space robots are the. Is that the space guy? Not the space guy with the broken. Let me see. Let me see the cover. It's not this guy. Is that this guy, Space Robots?
No.
No.
In the left. Go in the left.
Oh, these guys. That's right. That's Space Robots. That's cool.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. And Dragon's Arena is this little dragon?
A smoking dragon.
Does
Yes.
it look? Okay.
He will quit smoking.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. So let's go like that. So again, so we're gonna have Dragon's Arena sitting on the table like that, and then the robot, that'd be kind of cool to have the robot here. He's looking like, man, that's not what we do, bro. And that's okay. So he's also drinking. So let's, and just draw shapes. First, draw shapes. Draw all the shapes first. And that's what I did with the cover is draw a bunch of shapes, get all the characters in, adjust it, and then draw each individual character. There is a link in the Discord. There it is. Don't fight this Nojin. It's a natural habitat. Mon's a root. posted this tweet, and his
Yeah,
Nojin is coming. The heat is on.
that's how the rework will look.
Oh, that's right, because they were talking about revamping the artwork, right?
Yes,
Yeah, you know why they did that, right? Let me tell you why they did that.
tell me.
Because
I'm curious.
they saw our artwork. No, just kidding.
Yeah, that's possible. That's possible because they know about this.
Mm-hmm. They know about us. Yeah, like, wait a minute, we need to make this better. Like, yeah, boom. So just do some, you know. And at this point, it's really easy to just go ahead and like grab the actual NFT artwork and slap it on here. But then, you know, at the sketching stage, it's cool and as a placeholder. But when you do the actual comic book, you want the art to be original and fit the style all the way through. So yeah, that's why I'm taking my time drawing all of this. Boom. Yeah. There we go. Like, what's up, yo? Take me to your leader. hmm I was drawing a robot earlier today. The Robbie the robot from is it Lost in Space? No, not Lost in Space. I forget. What was it? SLP Price. Hey, Helena, welcome to the stream. Got some folks joining us on Behance. Boom. Let's do that again. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Let's do that again, too. Boom. Oh, yeah. And, yes, and I'm gonna, we're gonna mint these videos, too. So, all of this is gonna live in the blockchain. Everything. How? I don't know. We're gonna do it. No other projects like this. There you go. Got that. Let's go some fingers. Boom. Yes. Yes. He's having his drink. I can tighten it up a little bit. And it's kind of cool where there'll be a dragon on each side of the panel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that too. That's weird. That's weird, but I like it. There it is. Boom. Okay, we got one robot. What I don't see all my elements, and I do have a copy of each NFT that I can reference. Forbidden Planet, says SOP Price. Robbie was in a really old sci-fi movie with Leslie Nielsen in the 50s, says Steve. Okay, SLP Price and Steve, thank you. That's right. That's right. And I did draw them today. Let me show you. There it is right here. This is what I was drawing today, this morning, in my morning stream. Draw daily. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be cool when I finish this one. I get to drawing weird stuff, man. I draw a lot of different characters. Okay, so let's draw the shapes. This is all I need for this one. Just shapes. See, boom, boom, and he had a hat and stuff. Like, I like hats. I like hats. So it's a cool character right here. I think I'm gonna need one of these NFTs right here, just because he got a hat. I should have a hat collecting NFT or a hat series, like characters just wearing hats. Boom. Look at that. Boom. What's up? It's coming. Boom. No ears. I don't see ears. Did I cut the ears off, or did they not have ears?
Good question.
Yeah. You know, asking the important questions. There goes his neck. Boom. Got it. What did I say? Yeah. Oh, that's right. Gotcha. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. A flagon. That's right, Ray. A flagon, flagon. How do you say those words? Let me see. Here, I might have to do something about this. Since maybe he can float. This guy should be able to float, right? He got wings. Yeah, he got little wings and stuff. Yeah, like that. And then drop all of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then got the arms. Boom. And I can't see the rest of his body, so I'm gonna leave it like this right now. I think he's got legs. He's got like dinosaur legs. Let me see. Yes, I have all these files somewhere else. Let me pull it up on my computer. And it's a slow process. I'm sorry. Like we're an hour and a half in. It's like you still only got like 3 drawings. I know. That's how it is. That's how it is. It's a very slow process. SuperVictor. Let me see. I got folders and folders and folders. Viva la what? Dan reminds me of the Karl K. Year Marx with his beard. What? Who is Karl Marx? The real Karl Marx? RB, you crazy? You crazy? I wish I had Karl Marx's hair. He had a lot of hair from the pictures that we see. Comic. Let me see. Comic. Story notes. Maybe it's in the different part. I have a lot of folders. Let me check. So I can pull up all these characters. SuperVictor. Comic cover design. And okay, that's just the design, not the sources. There it is, project sources. And this is the Dragon's Arena. Yes, there it is. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, he does have like a dinosaur type of leg, type of thighs, like a T-Rex. So let's go.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because he has wings, he can float. There you go. And mm-hmm. There you go. There he is. Got it. And any part you don't like, you don't want to keep, kind of just use the eraser. And bam. Boy, that's all right. That's okay. That's all right. Baby. She moves in mysterious ways. There we go. Boom, bam. Got it. Let me see if I can clean this up a little bit more. He's in his face. The robot's like, I'm just having a drink, man. They're like, say that to my face. No, they're hanging out. They're friends. They're not fighting. Yeah. I always think of crazy things they could say to each other. There it is. Boom. Nice. All right. Whew. Cool. And so this extra space here is for the captions. Entities are, it says working together. Maybe I should like do something here. Maybe he doesn't have a drink because they're supposed to be working together. So, maybe he has a pencil. Yeah, he's drawing. hmm And so there's gonna be like you got the little caption spots. See that? Boom. Next layer. Panel 3 says, Misha, bullish rockers on stage in my city is cheering. So, bullish rockers. Come on. That's Godzilla. That's not it. Come on. I'm trying to do something here. Here we go. Boom. And so that's the bullish rockers. And my city is this little king guy right there. That's it. Let's go. Thank you for your question, Derek. How you doing? Hey, Igor, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Derek is asking, curious how this is going to turn out. Will this be comic be printed out or all digital? Both. It's it's starting off digital because I'm drawing it digital, but we will print it out, and the best way to get one is to own a copy of the cover of this design right here as an NFT. It's check the links in the description of the video so that you can follow up some of those tweets and links. And if you have this comic book cover as an NFT, you automatically get a comic book copy in printed format. I don't know how it's going to happen, but wherever you live in the world, somehow we're going to get you a copy. All right, let's see. NFT rockers. That's right. Bullish rockers. Bullish rockers. There we go. Let's get those guys. Those guys are cool. I think those are getting a redesign too. I think I saw some different artwork. Let's go like this. This is going to be like that. Like this and like that. And they got a guitar. Something like this. He's going to have his hand right here. This is going to take a lot of adjusting, but I think we're going to get it. Never going to get it. Never going to get it. Never going to get it. And then, of course, the horns. Bam. And, of course, they got hair. So this is too wild. Too wild for the internet. I kind of do like the arm here. It's a big guy. But how do they play guitar? I think I gave them fingers. I don't know if they have real fingers or if they have what is it? What do you call it? Let's see. Bullish rockers. They have claws. Oh, they do have fingers. That's how they did that. That's a cool pose. The way they did this. You guys can't see my references. But if you join the Discord, you'll be able to. You know what? Let's go like this. And there we go. What do bulls have? They have hoofs. Yes. There you go. That's what this guy's gonna have. You can't have fingers. He's gonna have hoofs. It's our comic book. We can do what we want. Unless they complain, they'll be like, Dan, let's put some fingers on them. Alright, then I'll do it. If they ask. Look at that. Boom. Tomorrow I'll be back and we'll do other pages. So if you want to see the progress, welcome to join us. Yes, if you join the Discord, RB, you can see the full image. The link's in the description of the video. Not only will you see the full image, you'll see a lot more artwork related to the collections, the different collections. I'm going to have to look up a guitar or something so I can make a cool cool rocker guitar. I'm just making things up right now. Yeah. Let's just fill it in for now. Boom, bam. And I can resize so it can fit. And maybe it spills. Maybe like some of the artwork spills to the other frame. You know, why not? You know, why not? It's our comic book. We can do what we want. And then the ears. Mm-hmm. There you go. You know, maybe you got a little goatee. Boom. Oh yeah, and the hair. Dang, I can't even go crazy with the detail here because I gotta have hair. So we're gonna figure out a way to like do a lot of hair. Like somehow it's like I don't know how, but it's gonna come to me. You know, you gotta meditate on sometimes on some of this artwork. Like you can't rush it because if you rush it, you have to do it one way right now because it's got to get done. But later on, it'll come to you the flash of inspiration, and you're like, oh, I could have. Let me take that back. You know, and it's too late because you already turned it in. There goes the arm. Boom, bam. Got it. So he's rocking. He's rocking the crowd. Uh-huh. Got it. And then, all right, so let's tighten this up a little bit. All right, so now down here, I need the Mice City. Mice City? Is it a city of mice? You know,
Yes.
yes? You know, I want to dig around through their websites to read about how they tell these stories about these characters so that I can incorporate, you know, some of that into how it looks on the comic book. I don't want, you know, my vision to show up as the truth on this comic when there's already like uh, some details online about it. All right, let's see. Mike City in the house. So let's do a few of them. They're gonna be some guys right here, right, like that. And they got big ears. Because they're mice. And you see the nose right there. There goes the head. That's it. Boom. You know, and once you draw one, I mean, you could kind of get the idea from that one. Yeah. You see that? You got the big ears. There it is. And so they need to have like the hands out, like going like this, you know. So maybe this guy's got his arm out, like going like that. So if he goes like that, and you have to think about your body too. So the shoulder is next to your ear, and that's where the arm comes out. So. And maybe he like he doing the horns. Rock out, Holmes, rock out, bro. Yeah. Mhm. If any of this stuff is too crazy, y'all can let me know. Y'all can be like, damn, this is not an episode of Burn Notice. That's one of my favorite shows. Burn Notice, because it's really corny, it's dumb. but they it's really over the top. Oops, not that one. Let's go here. So let's separate these guys. Let's give me some room. Like that. And so this guy. Like that. Here you go. So this guy's like here. Yeah. All right. And maybe let's think about this. Maybe not this guy, cause I want to do some more right here. I want to do something with this guy. So let's put him up right here. Got the ear, got the snout. Yep, got the nose right there. It's got the nose. It's got the teeth, and it's crazy. But this one, he's gonna have a hat. We'll give him a hat. There you go. Boom. Ooh, that. Boom. This one, I don't know if they have hair or there's different. I need to look through their their collection. There you go. And so that's his body. That's this guy right there, and this one. So I want this one to be able to like show that he's got a drink or something. Let's go like that. It's a thumb. Boom. Yeah. There you go. It's gotta have the right angle. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna work on that some more. But that's cool. That's cool. Alright, so now I can bring this guy back in a little bit. And yeah, it's a little bit over the nose, but that's okay. We're gonna work that out. And maybe let's see. If he's like this and he's got his arm like that. Rock on, bro. Rock on. Yeah, yeah. And maybe he got long hair. I don't know. We're gonna think about it. Boom. So there goes panel 3. Panel 4, mid shots, brawlers. And hanging out with Meyer Gators. So brawlers. So now let's do it like a bar. Oh yeah, that I need a new layer. There we go. And save. Whew. It's a lot. Let's see what we got going on. Hoofs. Thank you, Rod. Hoofs. They got hoofs. That's right. What did I say? I said something wrong, huh? But yeah, that's good. They got hoofs. The hoofs. The hoof is on fire. All right, so now we got. What I want is a guy like this. He's kind of down. He's a little down. Boom, there we go. All right. He's that man. He's a brawler, shot caller. And then, who are the Meyer Gators? Let me see if I have an image I can pull up real quick. Because I don't have one of those guys. Do I? I think I do have it. I may have it. Yes, I do. I do have some of those. All right, let's go. They're just alligators. Yeah, I like that one. We're gonna grab that one. These are a lot of these NFTs came from Elrond, now known as the Multiverse X blockchain, but they for the beginning of the blockchain, it was known as Elrond. and I heard about it over a year ago, and been a fan of a lot of cool people. Cool people. And so yeah, I want this guy to kind of be telling stories. So he's like this, like you know how obnoxious and annoying drunk people are, like ah. So he's got his hands like he's trying to tell a story. So it's kind of like this. So let's go like that. And so he's got that going on. And let's put the other hand right there. So he's got his hand on his mug or something. So boom, like that. And then, but he's an alligator, see? So, alligator, see? Because, and shapes, just start with shapes. Start with shapes. And he's going to have this crazy hair. And let's go like that. And he's going to have, boom, there we go. Kind of like Godzilla that I drew today. I've been drawing a lot of alligators or reptiles. There we go. There you go. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's not right. No, they're telling the story about the underlings. It's like, yeah, man, what next thing I know, our community is destroyed, man. Something's not right, man. Somebody needs to pay attention to this. There you go. And so I'm trying to think about how I could do this part. And just draw the shapes and the rest is going to follow. Like, yo, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. And the body is going to look better eventually. Right now, I just need to put the Meyer Gator in there. Just like that. There you go. Boom. And his hand's way too big. So, just grab the hand and make it smaller. Done. Oh. Boom. Okay. He's got a suit, so I got to figure out like how to make that suit look cool and fit the style, but in the pose. So for now, this is enough so that I remember. And that's another thing is that when you're drawing and you're working on something, you leave clues for yourself. That's what all these little sketches and rough lines is all about. Can you leave yourself a clue? So, yes, they do wear gloves. The brawlers wear gloves and a hat. Boom. Bam. Got the hat. They wear glasses. And then this one has a little soul patch right there. And the jacket. He wears a jacket. And there we go, boy. Oh my gosh. This is alright. And he's got some kind of gear. Yeah. So let's go like that. He's got like these Lego pieces on his shoulder. I don't know what they are. I guess it's just decoration and stuff. But let's go like that. There you go. Boom. He's like, I'm gonna have to fight somebody, man. He's like, chill. It's gonna be alright, bro. They don't know me. They don't know me. They don't know how I get down. I'm like, what? What are you gonna fight everybody, man? If I have to, they don't know me. That's it. Oh man, we got 10 more minutes. Please drop some questions, comments, suggestions in the Discord or on or a in the chat on Behance, Twitter, Facebook, etc. And Victor Valentin is asking, was the gator a rogue one? Yes, he is a rogue one. See, you gotta have a little bit of atmosphere and blockchain world, and don't forget that there's some ups and there's some downs. Steve says, "Rawr." That's right. That's right. Okay, so now let me see what other pages are next. Page 5. The blockchain is alive. So, and this is where we're gonna have a lot more rugged projects. So let me hop into the cool projects. The cool projects is in page 10, and we have a lot of amazing characters here. Let's see. Let's.
Can you look for the bear?
Yes, and
That will be great.
this is who goes here. That goes right here.
And the bear's name is Bearzilla.
Bearzilla. Is that one particular bear? Is that the one with that I drew on the cover? Bearzilla? That's him?
Yes, the mentor. Yes.
He got a colorful hat and a karate gi.
Yes, sir.
All right, then. All right, and then that's what we're gonna do, homie. And he's got a skateboard. He got a skateboard.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. He's a cool bear,
Yeah.
and he's the mentor.
He's He's one of the mentors. Uh huh. Gotcha. Let's see. And that's how you do it. Look, boom. There was this trick, and I messed it up because this has to be in a different layer. So close, cut, and then paste. There you go, new layer, done. Um, there's a trick when you're a kid and you're trying to draw something, right? You do you go like this, then you draw like that, and then you draw like that, and boom, bam. This is one of those, I guess it could be like a bunny or a dog or a cat or something. Anyway, this is a trick that I learned as a kid, like how to do some kind of cool bear, says Steve. That's right. And so that's what they have right here. They use the same technique that I remember, and I don't think they were there when I heard it, but it's a cool technique to use. And yes, special program mine for the biggest supporters. They'll be in the comics. That's right. Valentina is sharing on the in the Discord. So make sure you leave comments, suggestions, and questions for Valentin to answer. There you go. There it is. Boom. Yep. Let's go like that. There it is. Yeah. There we go. I'm going to end it with this page. So, but please come on back tomorrow. Same time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. we'll be here and working on this comic, and we'll have other dates where you can join us. Make sure you follow S Victor Universe on Twitter or join us in the Discord, and you can stay up to date. Or ask me, and I'll tell you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the head is a little bit too separate from the body, but it's okay. Let's go like this. Look, boom. Mm-hmm. Got it. That's better. Don't erase your lines until after you already have the lines you want. There you go. Yeah, boy, this is good. Got it. Super rare bears, aka Bearzilla. Let me see. Page 11. That's page 11. Page 10 is. Oh, I know who we want to draw. Let's go ahead. Draw right there. And he needs to have his guitar with him in the background.
Who's that one?
Who's that guy? Who is this guy that has a guitar? If you got a SuperVictor NFT, was that the first collection
Yeah.
with the pajamas? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Then that artwork was created by who that?
Oh, by this guy.
By Red Full Metal.
Oh, yes.
There he is. There he is. That guy is such a cool dude. He's got a cool look about him.
Yeah. One of the greatest, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he's always smiling. Like that guy is always.
Yes.
There it is. And he doesn't have big ears, but I gotta draw him. Gotta draw some ears. Let me see if I can do this right. Let me erase that part right there and do it again. Let's go. And what's crazy about Reb is that he draws all his characters with a lot of hair. And I think that's why SuperVictor got so much hair. Like in the drawings, that's too much, man. Every time I gotta draw SuperVictor, I gotta draw like a ton of hair. A ton of hair, man. Like dang. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There you go. He's a cool dude. Let's go do his jacket like this. And I'm gonna do something here, like they're doing something to sit at a table or something like that. I haven't figured that out yet. But and let's give him a pencil. He draws and designs and makes music and makes 3D renderings. This dude is super talented. Boom. And there'll be plenty more room for detail once I start working on the final illustrations. There we go. Boom. Let's do one last one. Last one for now. For today. I know I'm out of time, but it's cool. Let's do blast. Blast. Let me make a new layer. And
yeah, let's get him. He went to sleep now.
Yeah. It's late in his where he's at. You gotta go like this, like he's let there be rock, says our beef. Let's go his hand. There you go. Yeah. And he likes wearing hoodies. There you
Yes,
go.
hoodies and the sombrero. That's brilliant.
That's him, yeah. And old school. We're going with the old school Elron logo. I'm never gonna forget that. There we go. Throw that in there. Boom. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bam. And little by little, we're adding some elements here. To the illustration, to the drawing. I guess I could stick them right there. Maybe right here. Yeah, right there's good. Boom. And I'm going to have to stack these. Let me see. Let me grab that. Oh, yeah. Stack them for now because I need to make them a tad bit smaller. And bam. And as we keep working on this, I'll have some input by Valentin about how the story should be told, what order, what am I missing, what is needs to be added, etc. So make sure you join us here on Behance, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you're watching this, or on the official Discord. There is a Discord. Check the description of the video so that you can join us in the Discord and ask your questions, because as we're working on this comic, you get to see all the projects that contributed, all the different people who make up this community that is working hard and raising funds to make sure that Victor gets the treatment that he needs. We only short $200,000. All right, so there, somebody got a couple of $100,000 sitting around, don't need them right now. Go ahead and check out the links in the description of the video. Check out the wallet addresses and make it happen. Right? Yes. 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 Any parting words, Valentin?
Nope, I'm excited for tomorrow, for the next live stream. So
Nice.
let's get as many as possible in the Discord channel, and yeah, let's start on this journey together.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. I am DTM, Delta Tango Mike. Find me anywhere on the internet. On that site right there, there it is, Delta Tango Mike. And I stream every Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for today and tomorrow, I'll be streaming at 3:30 p.m. Eastern to go through my comic book process. Thank you, RB, Steve, SLP Price, Derek, Igor, Helena, and Danette, Ray, Gas, Paul, Ray. Did I say Ray already? All of you, Elisandra, Myra, Paul, and D78s for hanging out with us. And of course, here on the Discord, Tio Rad. I'm going to say it like that. Tio Rad. Techie in the house. What's up? Sia, and of course, Valentin. Y'all leave comments or questions, suggestions, and we'll read them and follow up with you. Until tomorrow, I am DTM. Catch you on the flip side. Peace out.